Hello and welcome to my new video. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to drop in and listen to me. My video today is going to be about Bob Rae, the interim leader of the Liberal Party of Canada. So this video is basically of interest to Canadians rather than Americans or anyone else. Okay. Um, since the passing of former NDP leader Jack Layton last summer, the Liberal Party, or the NDP, has been floundering rather under the interim leader Nicole Turmel, and has not been the force that swept through Quebec and dislodged the Liberals as the country's opposition party. But that all could change, of course, especially if perceived NDP leadership hopeful Thomas Mulcair wins the convention this weekend in Toronto. With a strong new NDP chief that is firmly in place, the Liberals fear that the party will not only solidify their massive base, meaning the Liberals will fear the NDP will solidify their massive base in Quebec, where they had won 59 seats in the last federal election, but they will branch out as well across the country. And this is one of the fears of the Liberals. Meanwhile, the Liberals would remain sort of rudderless and continue to lose political market share as they look for a new leader. Um, Although it is true that Bob Rae, the present interim leader of the Liberal Party, has proved to be quite a stable hand during these tumultuous times for the Liberals. Um, I think it's important that the Liberals move up the leadership race, and I think this is a goal the Liberals should be looking at. Um, Rae would have to step down from his current position as interim party leader to officially run for the party's top job, leader of the Liberal Party, the official leader of the Liberal Party. And that could result in some other Liberal MP with less of a profile as the interim leader. Um, with that in mind, senior Liberals are probably aiming to minimize the length of time that Bob Rae is out of the leadership role. Now, all this is assuming, of course, that Bob Rae is going to go after the leadership, and I think basically that's a safe bet. And it might be the wisest thing for the Liberals if Bob Rae did become the official leader of the Liberal Party. Um, Recently, of course, we know that the Tories have been using attack ads against Bob Rae. And Bob Rae and the Liberals right now are in third place. And there's not another election for 3 years. Now, it seems a little strange that the Conservatives are going out of their way and spending money to tarnish and to try to define who Bob Rae is. They're very good at trying to define who the other party leaders are, just like they did to Ignatius in the last federal election, and before, actually, they started months before trying to define him to make him look bad in the eyes of the Canadian public. They did it to the previous Liberal leader, Dion, as well. But this time, the Liberals say they're going to fight back. And this is why I think it's very important that the Liberals move up their leadership convention, because with what's going on with the NDP and you know the new NDP leader coming fresh on the political Canadian political stage, and then with the Tories trying to define Bob Rae and make him look bad, tarnish his reputation, I think it's important that the Liberals move up their convention so that Bob Rae can officially become the leader. Um, that way they'll be better positioned to fight the Tories in 3 years. It's my personal opinion, and it may be wishful thinking, that Bob Rae and the Liberals, assuming Bob Rae wins the Liberal leadership. And by the way, having said that, I don't think there are too many serious contenders for the Liberal leadership right now. I don't think. There are names that have been mentioned, but I don't think anyone's willing to put the time, money, and effort into becoming leader at this point, especially since Bob Rae has really done an excellent job as the third party leader. And it's so funny because most of the Canadian press, after after Parliament's debating and after Parliament is through doing their thing, most of the press run to Bob Rae, who is the leader of the third party, first before they run to the leader of the opposition, Nicole. Um, I've forgotten her last name already. Anyway, the leader of the NDP. So it goes to show how the press feel about Bob Rae. They feel that I think they like him. Basically, they know he's done a good job, and he has. And I think that he's more than capable of taking on Stephen Harper and the NDP. And I think he's a good debater. He knows his stuff. He knows his way around Ottawa. He knows his way around politics. He's been involved in politics for many years. And I think that Stephen Harper is more afraid of him uh, and the Liberals than he is of the NDP and whoever the new leader will be. Just my thoughts on this matter. And of course, I must admit I am biased. Uh, I am a liberal, but and I do like Bob Rae, and I do support him as leader, not only interim leader, but I wish he would run for the official leadership of the Liberal Party. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me. Ciao.